Hello, good afternoon, lovely people. How the hell are you doing? Friday afternoon, 1 o'clock. So it's time for your online memory afternoon with me, John O'Casson, for the Warm and Toasty Club. Oh, you're over there. I'm looking in the wrong space. I'm looking at myself. It wasn't a good view. What have we got today? We've got a lovely show for you today. Let me have a look at my list. The camera wasn't working properly, so it went on the wonk just at the last second, and it totally threw me. That's why I'm behaving in such a strange fashion. Do you want the weather report? We're British. We talk about the weather. No, let's not do the weather report. It's looking so, you know what I mean? We've got the retro raffle. One question, one virtual prize. We've shaved it down. We've got Jeanette's back, and she's going to be singing live and direct to you. We have Tom with us, of course. He'll be with us, and he himself is doing a song with his wife, Emma. And I believe I'm doing a song at the end. Yeah. It's all happening today. We've got the takeaway of the week. 2 meals that you can battle against, that can battle each other, and you can vote on. Takeaway of the week. What else have we got? We've got Jeanette doing her poem, and she's actually here in person. I don't know. Tom might have to tie her down so she doesn't disappear and go off into a field and attend a festival or something like that, because she's out of the house like at a moment's notice. If she says even here's the word festival, she runs to a field. That's just what she's like. Let me see if I can find her. No, she's not there at the moment. Where she disappeared to? Jeanette, we can't see you. Can you log in again? Love. Tom's here, though. Tom Hardy, are you receiving us?
Yes, loud and clear.
Good, because you're only the other side of Colchester, aren't you?
Yeah, not too far.
No.
There's a big wire between me and you, isn't there? It runs across town.
Oh, everybody thought it was steam we were running on the way things have been going.
Got wires now.
Optic fibre or something, can it?
I don't know if we're that
we're not that upmarket, are we?
No. Fibre optics. No.
Fibre optics, unbelievable.
Sounds.
There she is.
I was there all the time. I could see you. You just couldn't see
you know
me.
what it was? Right at the last minute, it wouldn't load. Oh, technical stuff was happening, and it probably threw you a blue screen.
Right. I could see everything.
At my end, yeah. How are
you?
Well,
we're here now.
And tell us briefly about festival life this year.
Well, certainly for August, there were only 4 weekends, and 3 of those weekends I spent at festivals: Harlequin, Folk East, and Maui Wowie last week.
Maui Wowie.
There was, and then one of the only weekend that I wasn't at a festival, I went to stay on KGB's boat and drove his boat, and it was great. I've been having a great time. So I'm back now.
Just to warn
away now.
Oh, there we go. That's it. She's in for the winter. And just to warn anybody, don't ask Jeanette if she wants to come and stay, because she will stay with anybody that asks all over the country. She will travel.
Yeah.
If she hears the word festival, she's out. Boom.
And she's got a tent for the garden, even if you can't stay inside.
Oh, yeah, that's the idea. Have you got a tent in the garden, though?
Yeah, I'd rather not. I'm kind of a bit done with that. The weather has been atrocious for August. I can't believe it. I would have so many blankets. I'd wear 3 layers of clothes, and I even slept in gloves one night. It was just so cold.
Were they oven gloves?
Just
I wish I'd got oven gloves.
In case you were hungry.
Just gloves, or was it just like a really big glove that you could go in?
A sleeping glove.
Yeah.
No, I haven't got a sleeping glove.
Sleeping gloves you've invented.
You could have 5 people in there, couldn't you? You could have 5.
Well, you could put your arms through, couldn't you? And then your legs, and
you're like a penguin.
Yeah, I think we've just invented that. That'd be good.
Yeah.
If you could have that ready for me for next year's bout of festivals, that would be great. I should just mention.
Yes, go on. Do
talk about that I'll go and stay with people. I'm going to Scotland on Thursday, so on Friday, next Friday, I'm going to be doing the show from my friend Lisa's house in Scotland with a beautiful view of a loch.
Okay.
I don't think she's watching. She works.
Oh. All right, then. Don't have to watch it. Don't want to listen.
I'll make her watch it on catch up so she knows I'm definitely coming. Flights booked and everything.
And Tom's away next week. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Swap him round with you lovelies. Never mind. He's not going to a festival, or he might be. He's not going to tell us.
Well, I'm going to a festival either tonight or tomorrow.
There we are.
Oh,
He's done the quota.
But yeah, and then I might just pop off down the rest of the coast and annoy people by turning up at their doors.
Right. Unannounced.
Yeah.
With your guitar, with Emma and a violin. I don't think anybody's going to complain. Crikey, you two are fantastic.
No, I don't know.
Good. And that both of them will be performing in a little while as well. Woo!
Although Emma, I suppose I shouldn't tell you, but Emma made a bit of a mistake. She just went into town to get some shopping and she didn't take a purse with her.
Oh no.
So she's had to shoot back after doing all the shopping.
Life, is it?
The sort of thing I do. I thought
I did
Big
go
pockets.
out. I did go out and forget a mask the other day, and I went back home. Just 'cause
I had to go up to Severals to Tool Station or Screwfix or somewhere like that. And and this was sort of in, when it was locked down and of course you weren't allowed anywhere without a mask, and I'd gone up all the way up to Severals without a mask. So luckily there was a little like a place, and it was a bit rude really, and they had free masks outside, so I nicked one of their masks to go into a different shop.
But if they're free, you just took one.
Yeah, I did feel a bit bad.
No, they have them all around, mask trees and all sorts. They do in Newtown.
I did have to go into a shop without one the other day, and I kind of got to the door and it's like, oh, I haven't brought a mask, and they said, yeah, no, don't worry, nobody does. So I can't remember which shop it was, but I was like, oh. Okay.
I was going to pull up my shirt, but then I thought I might get thrown out for showing me belly, sort of thing. Get out, you.
Yeah, don't worry about the mask. Just don't do the belly.
Don't do the belly. Someone mentions both look before Jeanette come on. Both looking very HD, says Kim today. Sorry about that, Kim. I'm sorry we're so clear. It's probably quite scary for you, to be honest.
It's like we're in the living room with you.
Yeah, I know. On this camera, my face look well red. Look, let's get a bit of orange.
Well, you got different lighting. That's nice.
I've got lighting. Yeah, no, that's a little man, and I press him. Stay there, Ern. And I just press him on the finger, and he knows what one to use.
Right.
Let's say hi to Christine. Hi to Sandra. She can't hear. Oh, can anybody else hear? Are you hearing us okay? Tom's there. Sandra's there again. Hi to Jeanette from Christine. Jenny Lifsco says, hi, everyone. Hi, Steve Brady in North Carolina, USA. Another surprise, but welcome day off to watch the Woman Toasty Club with you all. Oh, bless you. Good day. Thank you. It's okay now, says Sandra. Good. Just in time for the retro raffle. It's the retro raffle, and it's coming to your screen. It's the retro raffle, never has been seen. It's the retro raffle, and it's coming to your screen. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's coming to your screen. Retro raffle. Yeah, indeed. Retro raffle. So we got one question for you, and prizes on offer this week. Let me just switch that off, bring this over, do technical things like move a mouse around. So Dirty Barry has come across a box load of clothing items that he's quite willing to let go for the retro raffle. How many has he given me? He's given me 3. He took some quick photos of them yesterday. They are apparently the latest garb. He says they're the latest garb, yet to be back in fashion, but he reckons in the next week or two. This is one. They're sort of like jackets. I don't know whether it's 80s, 90s, or outlandish. That's one of them. I'm going to show you.
That looks like an 80s shell suit.
Yeah, it's a shell suit vibe, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's the next one. I mean, that one is almost Gucci, isn't it? It's something. It's something
Christian
else.
Lacroix.
Yes, Christine Lacroix.
It's very tasteful, isn't it?
Very
Yeah.
tasteful. And it's one more, probably for the ladies. There's that one. He said they've been in a bit, but you know when you kind of leave stuff out in the shed and it's a bit sort of sheddy smell, sort of slight damp, mild bit of urine maybe. But
No, I don't know that.
no, I don't. I don't know what I'm describing. How would I know that? How would I know that? You know, he's going to say to people, you can wash them yourselves. But if you're interested, let's put one up while we ask the question. Let's go for the brightest one. That's the nice one. He has them in various sizes. As I say, they're used. I would say very well used. There's sort of some dubious marks.
Who buy?
Yeah.
But he doesn't know. He says it was a really difficult decade for him and it could have been him. He doesn't know, Tom. All you got to do to be within a chance of winning one of those, virtually, you've just got to answer this question. Where is my question? I've taken it off the screen. I've gone all technical and moved my screen around. Sorry about that. Let me move up my mouse thing, whatever they call it, and ask you the question: can you name 3 TV comedy shows from the 1970s? It's as simple as that. Name 3 to win one of those lovely jackets. Who will want to answer this question? Can you name 3 TV comedy shows from the 1970s? There we go. Let's see what people say. Hello to KGB. That's Keith Glenn Baker. To those who don't know him, he's very famous. Jeanette knows him.
He has a boat.
He has a boat. Jeanette's been on it. I've
driven it.
She's driven it. Is it still in one piece?
I didn't crash.
Oh, good.
Can we get Keith to just to make sure that you didn't crash?
Keith.
Yes, I'm going for a little lie down, Jeanette.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully, he's
sorry, gotta go.
Yeah. Hopefully, he's going to put that you crashed. I think
I didn't crash though.
I think you probably
like
did.
to see that, says Tom.
I even had to go on a kayak and didn't crash that either. Mind you, he was behind me, kind of doing most of the rowing. I kept forgetting to row.
Turn that light off. I was too red. Jenny Lithgow says, "Dad's Army, Porridge, Morecambe and Wise." Oh, you got a name with your jacket on, a jacket with your name on. Jenny Lithgow, Jenny Lithgow, Jenny Lithgow, Jenny Lithgow. Hey, you, Jenny Lithgow. Sorry. Open all hours, says Kim. Some mothers do have them. 40 Towers. Everyone's really good at
Were
this.
they the 70s?
yeah.
Do you know what? I thought they were the 80s.
No. 70s,
Even longer ago than I
the
thought.
golden era. Or as they say in the USA, Steve, golden era. They do.
Oh,
They say
Ian's
it-
there.
it's
Hi,
good
Ian.
era. Ian Tiptree. Hi, Ian. He says, "Please, sir, Fen Street Gang, are you being served? Check it out." Ian knows
Oh,
his stuff.
please, sir. I remember that with John Alderton.
John Alderton, yeah.
Yeah.
Fen Street Gang, that was all the kids, wasn't it? In a
I don't
classroom,
remember
was it?
that.
I think it's
Was that
similar.
not please, sir?
Was it not the same thing? And he's just described an actual part in it, a street.
I
In
don't
it.
know. I thought maybe he was asking you if he could give these answers. Please, sir.
Please, sir.
Fen Street.
No, we'll give him those. He can get one of those jackets. Christine says, "Steptoe and Son, Man About the House," and George and Mildred.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Wasn't George and Mildred from Man About the House, like a spin-off? Was it?
Was it?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Robin's
Fen,
Nest.
Robin's Nest was a spin-off,
Yeah.
but wasn't
I
George
think-
and Mildred as well?
yeah, I think Fen Street Gang might have been either a spin-off of
Please, Sir.
Please, Sir.
Ah, right. Oh,
Either that or Police 5 with Shaw Taylor. Do you remember that?
I'll tell you, that was a comedy, wasn't it?
Keep
as well?
them peeled. Yeah.
I always used to look out for my little brother on that. I thought if anyone's going to be on Police 5, it would be him.
Oh, yeah. Give him a call. He'll be on soon. Steve Brady says, "I'm going to guess Steptoe and Son, are you being served 40 Towers?" Yeah, he's done that really well. Has he copied somebody else there? He's used one of each answer so far. No, you're right, Steve.
You might have thought he could have done an American version, couldn't you?
Yeah, what was it? Alf Garnett over there. To Death Us Do Part. Was it Archie Bunker?
Yeah.
Yeah. They had an American version.
I remember a TV show I really liked from when I was little in the 70s was very American. It was the Osmonds had a show and a cartoon show, and so did the Jackson 5 had it, or the Jacksons.
Yes, yeah.
And you remember they had cartoon shows? I loved them. One bad apple don't spoil a whole bunch. Do you remember that? I think that was the title tune. Or
oh no, I don't remember that tune.
ABC, easy as 1, 2, 3. That was on it, and yeah, it was lovely. That's what I remember. Music.
Was that children's TV?
Yeah.
Yes, it was. But I was little.
Yeah, I was little too.
Crystal Tips and Alistair. It's all the things I remember from the 70s.
Banana Splits. I can remember.
Yeah.
Na 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 na. Yeah, I remember that one. And Hong Kong Phooey.
Oh.
Hong Kong Phooey.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you sing that as well? Hong Kong Phooey.
Number one super guy. Quicker than a human eye. Oh, there's flight. Oh, I am quicker than a human eye. Got it. Just pitch it out of the air. So you're all going to get one of those jackets sent to you virtually.
Or never.
Or never, my darlings. You could be that one that's on the screen, or it could be that one that's on the screen now, or it could be that one, which is not as showy. I think that one's nice for a walk near the hills.
It's got that nice drawn-in waist, though. You know, if you're a little bit thick in the middle, it will create a waist where there isn't one, perhaps.
If you are thick, Jeanette's got a way of making you thin, and it slims. It slims. Steve said American versions, All in the Family, Sanford and Sons, The Jeffersons, US series. Oh, I remember. What was that one that was Oh, that reminds me of Space Age. The Jetsons, I'm thinking.
Jetsons.
Jetsons was a cartoon. They're all coming to you. You're great out there. Thanks for being with us. This is now Memory of the Week. Memory of the Week. This week's Memory of the Week, dear listeners, dear viewers, dear Jeanette and Tom, is your memories, your favourite memories of markets. When I was young, near where I lived, we had Ridley Road Market, and there were kind of little markets all around the place. And a lot of people used to buy clothes from them. You'd buy your clothes, lots of fruit and veg. My older brother worked on a fruit and veg stall in Ridley Road for a while. Fish stalls. Oh, there's a Tubby Isaacs down in Aldgate and around the place. Markets just sort of like were much more of a thing than they are now, or are they still a thing now? I don't know. Tell us, what was your favorite memories of markets? What did you buy? Tell us about that, please. Tom Hardy in the middle there, where's he at? He's in the middle. Where you were when you were a wee small barn. Don't know what I'm going on about.
Barn.
A small barn.
Yeah.
Did you go to markets? Did you take your barn to market?
I don't know, really. I was just trying to. How young? I think that's
like any day before today.
Oh, any day
young.
Before today. Quite like Malaga Market.
Malaga. Oh, what did you buy there?
Last time I was there, I bought some cheese.
That's very Tom, isn't it? Very Tom.
But they do have what I quite like about those markets. They have quite a lot of like food that you can buy and sit and eat as well. So I did that quite a lot as well. Bit of seafood.
Nice. Malaga. Seafood. Yeah, we had Tubby Isaacs, as I mentioned. Cockles and mussels. Alive.
It wasn't cockles or mussels.
No, it's proper stuff, wasn't it?
But it's a bit of fish.
Yeah, well, we were in England, so we had to get the scrag ends. Oh, he said fish, and he jumped off the screen.
Did you just delete him because he said fish, and he kind of went against?
That was the magic word, and then I actually heard him afterwards going, "Ooh," or like, "Ooh," in his deep voice. I've no idea where he's gone.
Well, this is Facebook land. When we do our shows, and we quite often have little glitches. It glitched me at the beginning, didn't it?
It glitched you, dear. He's coming back. I can see him. Let's see. There he is.
There he is.
Don't know what
Is
happened
it
there. The
something we said?
gremlins. The
Yeah,
gremlins.
the camera just disappeared. So it lost.
Don't say fish anymore. Don't say it. Don't say it, Tom. Jeanette, markets.
I don't remember anyone
Your
else.
hair's looking nice, by the way. Just to say, your hair's
Thank
looking
you.
very
I've
nice.
just got out of the shower. Just
It's
really
work. It
quick.
really works
Shower,
when you
wash
wash
my hair,
yourself.
bit of makeup, and didn't know what to put on. So I've put the Warm and Toasty Club t-shirt on. So yeah, I've been a bit rushed this morning. Been working. So
Well,
thank you. So
be
yeah,
rushed every week because it suits you.
I know. I am
Markets.
Thank you. I don't remember ever going to any markets when I was little. The only markets I remember going to are when I was a grown up, and mostly if I went abroad on holiday, and if it was self-catering, I would always try and find the market day in whatever town or village I was staying in, because and it would mostly be Spain or France. And they just had really interesting foods, and everything was really nice. And obviously in Spain, you'd get lots of leather and crockery. And I think there was always tablecloths and bed linen and things, which I never bought. But yeah, food and stuff. And I like what Tom was saying about the whole that you can buy food and eat it there. And I went very recently, went for a day with my daughter and family. We all went, and we went to see the Shard and had tickets to go up there. But we went to Borough Market, and Borough Market in London is so wonderful. So many things that they sell, but also all the food stalls. I wanted to eat my way around everywhere.
Yeah, expensive, but really good stuff.
Yeah, I don't remember that bit. What am I like? The opposite of poor these days.
Yeah, well, it's funny that only I'm remembering markets. I must have been part of the underclass then.
Do you not remember Colchester Market when it was where Culver Precinct is?
No. No, I went to school in Colchester, secondary school, but I don't really remember market. I know I've been to Norwich Market a few times. That's quite nice and very iconic with all the stripy roofs. That's quite nice. I was there just recently, end of July, I think.
Very nice.
Skinny Boy Tunes.
Let's read a few comments. Steve Brady says, of course, MASH, referencing 60s comedy series.
Yes,
MASH. That's good. Ian says, Rowan and Martin's laughing. Yeah, I remember that was more like sort of like a panel show, was it, where they were in boxes? Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. Christine remembering market. She says Brian remembers the cattle market buying eggs. Must have been in Colchester. Yeah. Jenny says the cattle market in Sheepen Road. Sheep pen, get it? Sheep pen, get it?
Of course, I never thought of that.
Sheepen Road. Oh,
Sheepen Matt and Alan is.
Road. With my mother in the 40s. Jenny, I can't. You're not of an age to be in the 40s. How? Gosh, that would put you as a certain age.
Say it.
Well, no, I won't say it, but
almost as old as Jeanette, I think.
Nearly, yeah. Obviously, I was born in 37.
Yeah,
I've worked it out, Tom. She goes away to have special youth treatment. She's not going to festivals. She's going to have youth treatment, then, isn't she?
And I'm getting special filters on my computer camera, so I'm just all really smooth, really brightly lit.
You do look younger than you have before. I'm not just messing about. You do today. I don't know what you've. She's got a special. They put
a level of excitement. I think I've got levels of excitement and enthusiasm, and yeah, it's going to be a great weekend.
You're refreshed for life. You're coming back fresh, are you?
It's September, and and I've got a gig tomorrow, a proper gig, the whole 6-piece band on Abbey Fields, 3:00. Tony James is playing on the same stage at 1:00, and then he sings with our band as well, and we're playing at 3. So I'm excited about that.
Double for Tony.
Yeah, he'd be really happy. We had a rehearsal last night.
Did you say you're playing for an hour?
Yeah, singing for an hour. Yeah.
Wow, you got enough songs?
We got loads. Crikey, we've been rehearsing. We got loads. We got more gigs coming up as well. Coda and Three Wise Monkeys, and proper gigs.
I remember when I was in a band when I was about 16, and we played in this pub in London Bridge, and we've done all of our songs, and they wanted us to play more. So we ended up doing like the Batman theme, just making it up. And we must have done the Batman theme. We went round again and done the Batman theme about 3 times.
Well, I kind of figure we've probably got, I don't know, enough songs for like 2 45-minute sets or something.
Wow.
But we I just remember talking to other bands, and they say if they're playing for an hour, if it's a pub, then if people want more and you haven't got more than an hour, then just start at the beginning again, because the chances are the people that are there then weren't there at the beginning.
Yeah.
So you can play those songs, and even the people that were there probably won't remember,
Well,
or
they're
they'll
too
think,
drunk.
oh, I like this one. This sounds really familiar.
Too drunk to remember.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't need more than an hour, really, do you?
Beer and music, in one sense, it's bad. In another sense, it's quite good. Steve says the festival life does Jeanette good, and he
does.
needs it. It does.
Yeah.
It really does. Well, keep those memories coming in. Not a lot of them. Hey, if you've got a memory you want us to share on Memory of the Week, you want us to chat about, and just think back to some nice times, do let us know. After doing, what are we on, 72 episodes, to say that we're running thin might be a little bit of an understatement, but I think we've covered everything, unless we get into things that we don't want to get into.
Oh.
Go on.
Mr. Jono.
Yes, Jeanette.
I'm just thinking about, you mentioned me going to festivals and gigs and things. Do people want to talk about the first festivals or concerts or things that they went to that they remember, or the best ones?
Jono, what about gigs?
Things?
Gigs, festivals. Yes, I'm writing it down as we speak.
Concerts for other people. We call them gigs. But
yeah, people that have got a bit of money. Concerts. Yes, thank you, Jeanette. That's noted, duly noted. We won't talk about it now. Probably people are going to talk about it now because you said it.
Don't talk about it now. Save it.
You're an influencer. Jenny Lithgow again. She says Culture High Street in the 50s. It was good then. Can't remember buying anything. Just promenading. I'm going to go.
Was Jacqueline's and Williams and Griffin's still there back then?
Yeah.
Iconic shops when I was little.
I guess it's sort of like they must have had some little bit of market there, because I've got an old where is it? Over here. I'll knock everything down. I don't know if I can get this to the screen and people can see it. That's an old picture of the high street, with trams and that in centuries ago. And you can see the town hall there. And is that the Jumbo in the distance? No, that'll be the bit from the top. Yeah,
it's looking up the high street towards Jumbo.
That's a lovely painting. I found it somewhere and I can't remember who did it, and I can't read it because.
And you've got Woolworths just on the left there, have we?
To the left, to the right. Let's bring it over there.
I remember that's where Woolworths was.
Woolworths would be on one side.
Where the left of that picture is.
And on the other side, there'd be Marks and Sparks, which is still there. There we go. That's Colchester. That's live footage from an earlier time. Live footage. Sorry, I've got an itchy nose. I've got a little fly keep bothering me.
I don't know. Somebody posted a photo somewhere, but where the Three Wise Monkeys is now used to be Kent Blacksil, didn't it?
Did it?
Yeah,
Fair shop.
Yeah. Or builders merchants,
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, check it out.
Across the road on the corner where there's
the yellow building that's estate agents now. That was Farmers.
Which was
hardware, wasn't it?
That was a fantastic shop. Yeah. Used to go. Did you ever go in there?
Oh, sorry.
I have been in there. Yeah.
Like tiny boxes of like really weird screws and things all on shelves everywhere. Yeah.
There's still a place like that in Hadley in Suffolk called Partridges. Very similar.
Yeah, you don't get many around.
Don't get them.
Because it was Evans on North Hill, wasn't it? Was the other hardware. Ironmongers, yeah.
Ironmongers, yeah. Loved them old shops. Kim used to go to Romford Market every week. It was a family outing with my mum and sisters. Yeah, I remember going to Cross Street, was it, in Islington? Walthamstow Market. That was long. That was super long. That was a real treat to go out, and you just so much life, diversity, different products. Jenny Lithgow says yes, Jeanette and Purdy's.
Oh, I can't remember Purdy's.
Purdy's, no, I'm just thinking of the Avengers, aren't I? I'm thinking that sounds familiar. No, that'd be the Avengers.
That'd be the Avengers.
Joanna Lumley.
Steve Brady in the
Brady.
US of A says, Mum would give me 25 cents to go to the local bakery on my bike to get a loaf of French bread. After a while, it became a loaf of Cuban bread. That was the early 60s. Wow. Wonder what Cuban bread's like.
Is it long and thin, like a baguette?
Probably. Do you wear onions around your neck on a bicycle when you deliver it?
And high heels.
And
Pointy
high
shoes.
heels. Keith KGB says, sorry, distracted by another boat reversing. Can confirm Jeanette didn't crash my 33-ton barge. She did
Yes,
not
thank
crash.
you, KGB. I didn't crash.
This is how pace of life is for Keith. Bless him. And it's lovely that a boat reversing must take ages. You know, if you can imagine a 33-ton barge and you've got a boat nearby, gosh, it's going to move just at a lovely pace. Life is. I like it. It's very romantic to think about it. Yeah, there we go. Well, there we go with the memory of the week. Keep them coming. Get any ideas? What you want to chat about? Tell us. Now, the lady in the middle, you're going to sing us a song, are you?
Oh, I am.
Oh, I say.
Look, I've got a guitar ready and everything. I'm going to put the strap on because... Can I say strap on? I'm going to put the strap on because it slides off my lap. So,
okay, then.
Right, well, I'm going to sing a song, and it's an original by the songwriter for the band that I'm in. This is a song called If Love Comes Around Again by Graham Andrew. We do sing it with the band, but we're not doing it tomorrow.
Okay, we'll get out your way. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the lovely Jeanette.
And I don't usually play guitar on it, so forgive me. You know I'm not the best. But I'll give it a go. This is for Graham Andrew. I could say the words, but no one's listening. Recite romantic lines, but they're empty. All the meaning is gone, so I will be here. If you call, if you care, I will be home. That's where I'll be found if love comes around again. If love comes around again. You can say I've had my share and then some. And I could love again, but I'm all done. I'm so tired of it all, so I will be here. If you call, if you care, I will be home. That's where I'll be found if love comes around again. If love comes around again. I will be here if you call, if you care. I will be home. That's where I'll be found if love comes around again. 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 I could say the words, but no one's listening. Hope you like that. That was If Love Comes Around Again by Graham Andrew.
We're listening, Jeanette. Very nice song, well written, Graham. Well done. Yes, indeed. Ooh, ooh.
Very Graham Andrew.
It's very Graham Andrew, isn't it?
It is. Ooh, that's really Graham Andrew.
Very 60s style. I like it. People say, Sandra says, lovely. Christine says, loved it, Jeanette. Applause from Jenny Lithgow.
Thank
Marie
you,
says,
everyone.
lovely song and performance, Jeanette. And Keith gives lots of applause and says, beautiful, Jeanette. And it was very nice. And well done, Graham, too. I should mention a couple of comments. Steve Brady says the Cuban bread is the same as French bread, but it was Miami. It was early 60s. Cuban boat lift happened around then. Ah, I see. And Marie Saunders, of Marie Saunders fame, says, does anyone remember the shop Pollard's? I remember spending a lot of my childhood in there when Mum and Dad were looking at stuff. Pollard's, I've heard the name. Yeah, definitely.
Where was that?
I don't know where it was. I've just heard the name. Where was
Stu Pollard?
No, there was a shop called. Was there one in Colchester? I'm wondering.
Don't know.
Where was Pollard's for you, Marie? Was it in Rumford, or was it more near here? No, let us know. Clap, clap, clap from Steve. That's for you, Jeanette, obviously, because you're special. Kim says, "Well done, Jeanette. Great song." There you go.
Thank
Graham.
you.
There you go, Jeanette.
Thank you very much.
Ooh, ooh.
You make me blush.
You deserve praise. You're very good. Let's do listen now. Takeaway of the week.
It's the takeaway of the week. What are you gonna go for? It's the takeaway of the week. Can I have a number 22 of 47? Oh, and an onion salad with chutney. Thank you.
Good jingle. I'm going to have a takeaway tonight, I think.
Are you? What are you having?
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what wins today.
Okay. Here we have two choices. Two big hitters, may I add. First up, press the button. Fish and chips. Fish and chips. Oh, that's nice. The dish originated in England, where the two components have been introduced from separate immigrant cultures. It's not known who created the culinary fusion that became the emblematic British meal. Fish and chips first appeared in the UK in the 1860s, and by 1910 there were over 25,000 fish and chip shops across the USA. The tradition in the UK of fish battered and fried in oil came from Western Sephardic Jewish immigrants from Holland, where Elmi's from, originating in Spain and Portugal and settling in England as early as the 16th century. They would have prepared fried fish in a manner similar to pescado frito, which is coated in flour and then fried in oil. The British government safeguarded the supply of fish and chips during the First World War and again in the Second World War. It is one of the few foods in the UK not subject to rationing during the wars. Tom, have you ever eaten fish and chips, perchance?
No.
No.
Yes, I have. Yep.
Oh, you got an echo on there. Oh, is it still there?
I don't know. Is it there?
I'll say fish in
Is it there?
case you disappear. Yeah, you've got like reverb. Reverb.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Getting ready for a song.
It makes it sound more dramatic when you reply.
Okay. Yes, I have had fish and chips. Very
What
nice.
any particular favourites? Have you got any tips for the best place to buy it?
Well, I used to like the place down at Mersey.
Oh yeah. What, the Oyster Bar?
Yes, the Oyster Bar, but they've changed hands now, and it's not quite as good as it was, but still
Isn't it?
pretty good. No,
Isn't it funny when you see it? If then things change hands, everybody goes on TripAdvisor and writes terrible reviews.
I mean it's not that bad. It was all right. I mean, it just wasn't quite as good as the old.
They were exceptionally good, though, weren't they?
They were
Fabulous.
exceptionally good. Yeah, yeah, and so yeah, I mean, I'd still go again. And, you know.
Take me with you.
I like Nindies. Nindies are quite good. I wouldn't say they're the best in the world, but they're good.
Isn't there one up at the top end of Wivenhoe that's supposed to be really good?
Henley's, yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
And I've never been. Have you been?
Well,
I
me,
haven't
no. Sorry, Jeanette, you go.
I've had them delivered when my friends come around, the fish and chip girls, when they come around. So we call ourselves. We've been having fish and chips every few months. for several years. So, and Anne lives in Wivenhoe. So Tanya picks her up and they pick up the fish and chips and then bring them here to Lorraine and I. And they have picked them up from Henley's before. And it was all right. Much like you told. It was all right. But we've got Zara's on Barrack Street. That's the best.
Are they?
Zara's in Colchester.
Right.
By a
Don't know
country
that one.
mile.
I thought they just did ladies' clothes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Zara's fish bath. Fabulous.
Okay.
You can wear them, obviously.
Yeah, people always use, when we share memories about fish and chips, people always say from years gone, so when they was wrapped in newspaper, you know, it just gave them a better taste.
Ink.
Bit inky.
Bit inky. Marie mentions maybe Pollard's was a Basildon thing. Used to sell a lot of wall buttons, socks, and plimsolls, amongst other things. I remember the name. I definitely remember the name, Marie. And I have been to Basildon at least twice, perhaps once. I went to Pollard's. Who knows? It's a small world. But if anybody knows if there was a Pollard's in Colchester, otherwise I'm going to need to look it up later. So that's your first choice for not Pollard's, but fish and chips for takeaway of the week. And that's going against, and I think I know how this is going to pan out. However, you never know. Kebabs. Now, kebabs were during excavations of the Ammonian settlement of Akrotiri, unearthed stone supports for skewers used during or before the 17th century BC. The Turkish word kebab, also derived from the Arabic word kebab, rather than kebab, meaning roasted meat. It appears in Turkish texts as early as the 14th century. A Turkish man in modern times has been credited in recent years with inventing the doner kebab. Kadir Nerman set up a stall in West Berlin in 1972, selling grilled meat and salad inside a flatbread. He had noticed the fast pace of city life and thought busy Berliners might like a meal they could carry with them. So he invented the doner kebab, you know, the big one on the spit. Different versions of kebab are eaten all across the world. Speed eater Adam Moran, aka Beard Meats Food, took his skill to a whole new level when he set a new world record in Reading in 2018 by managing to eat 9.5 of the meat-filled flatbreads, 3.5 kilograms worth of food in all. How are these people not dying when they do that? God, dear, oh dear. Let me go to Jeanette and ask her about kebabs of any kind, even if it's vegetarian, vegan.
I don't know. I think no. My sister loves them. She absolutely loves a kebab, and especially, you know, like late night after the pub kind of thing. But no, I've been in kebab shops and I've seen that great big thing of meat.
Yeah.
I don't know, but no, I've had a taste of people's kebabs, and no, it's just not my thing. It's just too messy. And I don't know. I don't know what the meat is. And I've even had a chicken shish kebab.
Yeah.
But it was still, you know, bread and chicken and salad and I don't know, chili sauce or something. I don't know. It's just not my thing.
I don't know. Chili, salad, everything.
Stuffing.
When I grew up, my mum used to call them kebabs. That's a memory. Thank you. You're welcome. And chicken kebabs, like no bread. I don't have any bread, but just a nice grilled chicken, like more authentic. Just nice salad. The sauces are up to you, but I quite like them. Tom, are you a kebab man?
Well, I have had kebabs, if that's how you say it.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm just laughing at what Jenny says.
Kebab.
Yeah. Now, have you had a kebab?
Yeah,
I've just read it as well.
I'll read it to people that can't see it. Jenny says you're wasting your time reading all that out. John, I thought it might be the case, but you know, you never know. Just wasted loads of your time there, everybody.
If my sister was here, she would definitely vote for kebab. I'm sure of it. She
Yeah.
loves them.
Lorraine, where are you in our
Yeah.
I mean, I
Network.
don't. It's a long time since I've had one. Certainly used to have one on the way home from town after a few drinks.
That's
but-
pancake roll time.
No, it's either a kebab or we used to get chicken tikka in a naan, which was really nice.
Nice,
Oh.
yeah. I like a chicken tikka as a starter. Yeah.
Yeah. So we used to get that in a naan on the way home.
Oh wow, that's a kebab in anyone's.
Well, it sort of is, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
Indian kebab. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think if there's that, is it Turkish place on the high street?
Mirror.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been eating in that.
That's sort of the same food, isn't it? It's just a bit nicer.
Posh
Yeah,
kebabs.
it's a bit nice. Well, if you think about it, it could be. It doesn't have to be doner because I don't eat
No,
that. I
no.
used to when I was younger, but now I won't go near it. A fresh piece of like you can do some peppers, onions,
Yeah.
courgettes, aubergine, that sort of thing. Or you could have a chicken one, you could have a lamb one. Salad that isn't too covered in oil. It's still quite healthy if you don't have all the sort of stuff that they put on it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm fighting a losing battle. When
I'll certainly, if it was a Turkish Greek restaurant type of thing, I would eat it. Yeah, I like it, but I wouldn't go to a kebab shop and get a kebab.
No.
That fabulous place in Colchester, the Turkish Greek restaurant Bella Pay. I know when I go there with the Hamlians, and Falda quite often has a kebab, and it's basically a skewer, a meat and vegetable skewer on rice.
Yeah.
So that's a different kind of
quite
kebab.
healthy.
In fact, at Zizi's once, I went there years ago, and they had some kind of kebab, but they had this, they get kind of fancy with their food, don't they? So it was a plate and with this kind of metal framework that came up with a little thing on it, and the kebab hung and kind of hooked onto this thing. So it was hanging, and I called it the Hanging Gardens of Kebabalon. That's the best I could do. And some kind of lemon drizzle on it.
Let's see what people are saying about this. Good one, Jeanette. Steve says fish and chips here and in America. Marie says fish and chips vote, but I am a fan of chicken shish with chili sauce and hot peppers. There you go. She's a fan. I mean, that's the nearest we're going to get to a vote, isn't it? Let's be honest. What have I done? What have you done? Jono? What have you done, boy?
Elmi's on here now. What does Elmi think? Being Dutch, so she might like the origins of the fish and chip.
Yeah.
But then they have it with mayonnaise, don't they? Not so much ketchup.
Yeah, they do. Elmi, we're asking you to vote on fish and chips versus kebabs for takeaway of the week. Which do you prefer? Steve Smith says fish and chips here. Crispies in Exmoor are great. Trenchers in Whitby and my old local Wings in Caversham, all very good. Not that I have it often. There's some tips
Steve
there.
Smith, you're a very cosmopolitan man, and I only really know where Caversham is, which is kind of area of Reading, I think. So where do you live now? So you've been everywhere.
Yeah, he's like a nomad, isn't he? He's all over the gaff.
He might be a gypsy, but that's all right.
Christine says fish and chips for me and innocent Brian. Okay. Elmi, fish and chips with mayonnaise. In that Dutch style. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Jeanette's writing it down as we speak. I need to get that picture off the screen straight off the bat. Got to put that one up.
Near Oxford, he lives.
He lives near Oxford.
Near Oxford, right.
Not much fish and chips around there.
Well, I'm sure there's a few. Steve, hope you're well. Hope your working day is going well, dear sir. And thanks for joining us and getting your vote in. Oh, is anybody going to vote for kebab? What have I done? What have I done? It's going to be a whitewash. Well, let people vote. Carry on voting. Whilst we do that, we'll take that.
I'm going to go and get Emma first.
Yeah, go and get Emma. That would help.
Is she back from the shops? Yeah. She might still be out.
Emma, come up here and vote, love. They need some votes for kebab. Why is he talking like that? I don't know. Let's fly again.
That's your go-to accent, isn't it?
I think I think she'd be fish and chips. I think.
You think so?
Yeah.
Are you voting for her? I think you need to ask.
Yes. What kind of man are you?
But again, Greek Turkish food, yes.
Right.
boom shakalaka, galley spare, galley mare, galley meat. Huh?
There's a meat Greek meat shop. What was the Greek meat, Emma? What was that called?
What's the Greek meat shop, love?
Stifado. That's a Greek meat dish,
Sorry?
isn't it?
Don't know.
Something like that. Souvlaki.
Or Suva.
Souvlaki. Oh, that's like a little kebab, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's wrapped in bread. Yeah,
Yep.
with some white sauce. I used to have that on the way back from the beach when I used to go to Mykonos.
Leah's voted kebab.
So you do that for kebab then.
What?
Leah for kebab. What was you saying, Tom?
So Jeanette has had a kebab.
Well, yeah. that
think
was-
on,
I have had them.
Yeah.
I told you I've had a chicken shish kebab, and I've had bites
Chicken
of other food
shish
stuff.
kebab?
But fish and chips, hands down.
Well, Steve says not so great here for fish and chips. Visited Whitby this week. Never seen so many chip shops in such a small space. Must be at least 20. Wow.
Whitby has
Wow.
loads, yeah. Whitby has loads and loads of fish and chip shops.
Anyway, let me just get myself away from you. Your screen. We need to welcome, because we can't see Emma, so we're going to welcome the delightful Tom and Emma. There they are. Tom and Emma Hart.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're playing a tune.
Yes, a tune, a mazurka.
Yeah. So a French mazurka, which is called On the Edge of the Water or Au bord de l'eau. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Oh, thank you. That was lovely. Thank you for bringing a bit of culture into our lives. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Emma. Stay there, Emma. I want to read some comments, if that's okay.
Oh yes.
Before I do, is it wrong to have an imagination where we're talking about kebabs that Emma had some bits of meat and she puts them on her bow, and then she start playing a really fast tune on the violin, and you can cook the chicken or the vegetables by playing fast violin music? Is that possible?
No, I don't think that's possible.
No, it's just
Maybe, I don't know, Paganini may have done it as something. I mean,
probably, yeah.
Soul to the Devil or something.
I don't
Yeah.
think I've invented it, but if I have, it's a really good idea for and we could be a lot of gigs for you, Emma.
Yeah, we could try it.
You could make a bit of money on the side.
Yes.
Yeah, selling some kebabs.
Yeah, and as the meat or the veg is ready, it gets pushed to the end, and then you pushed into Tom's mouth.
It just
Anyway.
I have been hit by the bow a few times.
I can imagine. Get that in your eye, you know about.
Yeah.
Can I read you the comments? Apart from Leah saying, "Mum said, hurry, hurry, vote." We do our best, Leah. Sandra says, "Great music." Jenny applauds. Christine says, "That was lovely. I used to play a violin at school."
Oh.
Steve from America, a good friend, Steve Brady says, "So nice, soothing." Keith KGB says, "Fantastic tune, perfect maritime feeling aboard the barge. Shiver me timbers."
Well, it is called.
Yes, on the edge of the water. So
On the edge of the water.
Yeah.
You
very
guessed
good.
it, Steve. He knew that. Elmi says, "Can imagine people dancing to these tunes."
Oh, good.
Well, it is a dance tune. It's a
Yeah.
mazurka.
Zerka.
Mazurka.
That's also nice with a bit of chili salsa.
Central European tunes.
Steve Smith, he's doing a sort of like yes, and I think it might be a violin in there, but he said, "Well done."
Look at
Hey.
that.
He's got an emoji of a violin. Marie says, "Well done, Tom and Emma. Great musicians. Enjoyed your performance." Yes, a bit of class to our afternoon, isn't it, Marie? Absolutely. Kim says, "Sounded beautiful, Emma and Tom." She also gives a kiss. Leah said, "That was lovely." Steve says, "You'd have to play the veggies on the mandolin." That's enough.
Did
it?
So we did that.
Very good.
Yeah.
And he said it was that good. He said it twice. Thank you, Emma. Thanks for being on our show and being brilliant. It must be a wonderful life, you two playing music together, people dancing to your music. It's an idyllic lifestyle that we can only dream of.
It is nice when they dance.
Yeah.
We do like playing for dancing. Yeah.
I bet it is.
Well,
Have a fabulous gig on Sunday.
thank you.
Yes, indeed. And thanks for coming on, everybody. That's Emma, Tom's wife, Emma Hardy. Tom don't need any more praise.
That was for Emma. It wasn't for Tom.
No, no.
Well played. That was lovely.
Okay. Well, thanks very much.
And thanks for everybody's comments.
Yeah,
as
thank you
well.
for the
Thank
comments.
you.
They're really lovely.
You're very
Okay.
welcome. You're very
Bye.
talented. Bye. Bye.
See you. Bye.
See you in a bit, Emma. Well, I won't see her in a bit. Not unless I pop over. Very nice indeed. Now we return to the takeaway of the week, and we go to our former reinstated adjudicator of the takeaway of the week. Sorry, Tom, but he's busy on the guitar. For takeaway of the week versus fish and chips and kebab. What's the
We know
answer
the
going to be?
winner.
Fish and chips. It's a rout. It's a rollover.
Good choice. Good choice, Jono.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Well, that's
Yeah,
it.
that was
I
a terrible
decided what I'm
choice.
having to take away.
Does that
Totally
help,
decided.
Leah? Does that help? Now you've got that. Mum knows
Yeah.
what it is. Fish and chips.
I
Mum's
want
having
fish
that
and-
tonight.
I might want curry sauce.
That is illegal.
No.
Don't get into those fusions.
Ooh.
I'm shouting now.
Chip shop
sorry.
curry sauce, though. That's not like real curry, is it? It's I don't know what it is. It's a flavour
No.
of its very own.
With fish and chips.
Oh, it's lovely on fish. Yeah.
It's the same as sort of gravy that you pour hot water over. There's curry, isn't it?
Instant
it's-
gravy. That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, no, but
Bistro best. I love it.
the
Oh,
curry
Great
that they
Bistro available.
do. I mean, the Chinese one is just like it's a block of stuff that you spoon out and then put in
Is
hot
it?
water and stir that as similar. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Well, that's different at chip shop, isn't it? Chip shop curry
No,
sauce.
it's the same.
No,
Is
not
it?
really.
Oh, perhaps I won't have that then. I might just have fish and chips.
No,
And
have it.
vinegar.
You'll love it. I shouldn't have said that. Sorry, Jeanette. I thought you knew that about where that and
I didn't know where it came from. I know I like the flavour.
where gherkins come from, that sort of
Yeah.
thing.
I can eat that kind of stuff, but I can't eat a kebab. What is wrong with me?
I
I
know.
can eat the
No.
mucky curry sauce.
Yeah, I mean,
I know.
I don't.
It's not much.
Doner kebabs, they don't look nice, do they? Really, the doner meat. But get a decent kebab, very tasty.
There we go. That's Tom with his reverb still on strong. He really wants to reinstate his point. I don't know why it is.
Just been told by my earpiece that the battery is getting low.
Oh,
So
I had
I'm
one of them.
just getting emergency headphones out,
Okay.
just in case.
So you've done the vote, and we need to get you to do. Can we play the tune while she's getting her headphones ready?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Are you ready for that? Is she ready? She's
I
not
am.
with it after she's gone.
Are
to
you
the
ready
festival.
now? Are you
Poem of
ready
the week.
now?
It's poem of the week. It's sometimes short and sweet. It's poem of the week, and it's always man in me.
Dum-dum-dum. Are you ready, dear?
I'm ready.
Okay, we'll get
So-
out your way. It's Jeanette with the
Okay.
poem of the week.
And just to make a slight change to my usual type of poem, this is one that doesn't rhyme at all. But this was written by a lovely lady that I know that I saw at the festival I went to last week. And she wrote this poem for her husband on their 14th wedding anniversary in July. And it was so beautiful and so lovely. And I got to meet him, the actual husband that had the poem written for him. And they both said it'd be absolutely fine if I read this. And I thought you might like it. It's really sweet. It's called Tide of Love by Sophie Tott, written for Jamie Tott. The tide of love rises and falls on the ever-changing shoreline of our souls. Some days the sea glitters as the sun catches the surface, so beautiful we wish we could bottle the view and stay forever in the bliss of the moment. Some days the sea muddies as the stormy waves crash and tumble, so tumultuous we wish to escape it and for the storm to pass. But we endure, for while the tide is powerful and wild, so too is it free. And we accept all that it is. And one day, when all that will remain is the sea and the memories we made, the tide of love will rise and fall on the ever-changing shoreline. That's Tide of Love by Sophie Tott, written for her husband, Jamie Tott, for their 14th wedding anniversary. It's beautiful.
Happy anniversary to the Tots. That was lovely. Very nice indeed. Well read as always. I'm sure the people will be coming forth. Even when you were away, people were sort of like praising your work.
Oh,
People
nice.
love you. People love you, Jeanette. They really do.
Don't make me blush.
Did you watch last week's on Catch?
Yeah, I did. I
Oh.
I kind of skimmed through it a little bit. So
Oh, right,
I didn't listen
okay.
to everything. Did you say horrible things?
No.
You did, didn't you? Oh, gosh, I've got to go and listen to it properly now.
No.
Christine says that was beautiful, so moving and lovely read. Elmi says, what a beautiful poem. Thank you for sharing with us. Jenny Lithgow says, lovely poem. Oh,
It's good, isn't it? She's a very, very clever lady. You might remember her, Tom. Her stage name is Tallulah Goodtimes. She's a DJ and a singer-songwriter. And I met her several years ago when you were doing the sound at an event at First Sight, and a band were playing, and it was getting a bit tricky. And because I knew them, you asked, I think I was stage managing or something, and Sophie was DJing at a kind of gypsy swing, electro swing set there. And I met her then, and then she employed me to be stage manager at a big event, and I've seen her at other kind of things. And so it was really nice to see her at a festival last week, and just hang out with her and her husband and her friends. And she wasn't the kind of, sparkly, amazing performer, although she did do 2 sets, and I did go and see her a bit. But most of the time we were just at her tent or mine or in the arena. And she's such a lovely family, really nice.
I think I vaguely remember who she is.
Oh, she's amazing. She has glittery headphones that she wears when she's DJing.
Mm.
We'll always wear sequins. But it's very 1920s kind of gypsy swing music. Lovely.
20 swing. Oh, I got you. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, but she does electro swing, which is
another
more up to date.
Yes.
But anyway, so she's a lovely lady, and it was so nice to be able to see her and to meet her husband and say, I really want to read your poem, but I wanted to ask you first. So that was beautiful.
Well, happy anniversary to you both, and thank you for letting Jeanette read your poem today. That was a lovely poem of the week. Kim says, beautiful, Jeanette, lovely poem. Marie says, always well read, Jeanette, lovely poem.
Thank you.
And Keith just says, I'm loving the nautical theme in today's show. Of course he would do, wouldn't he? Living on
Nautical theme.
Naughty.
KGB.
Yes. I've got to do a song.
Yeah.
Here we go.
What to this?
Before we go, I'm going to do just a short song so we can keep a nice, precise show. So this is a song called See You Soon, and it's just a very short little ditty, but will probably be the last song on my next album, which I'm currently recording. So I'll get rid of the lovely Jeanette and Tom. I'm allowed to have the stage. This is See You Soon. I will see you soon. Tutty bye, my lovely. I'll see you in a while. I will see you soon. Cheerio, my darling. I'll see you in a while. Close your eyes now and get some rest. Leave those worries right off your chest. Close your eyes now, tomorrow's another day. I will see you soon. I'll see you soon. That's it. That's how long the song is. Quick, easy, quick fry.
That was lovely. What a great way to finish an album as well.
Yeah, I thought so. It just came along. It's a little song called "See You Soon," and I thought actually that'll end the album very well, which will be out next year. Well, thanks everyone for joining us today. You are very nice people, and we're lovely to spend time with you. Is it not, Tom and Jeanette? Yes, kissy, kissy, boo boos.
Absolutely.
Kissy, boo boos to you all.
It's really nice. And do you know what I'm going to do when I get a chance? I'm going to go through all the comments and have a look and have a little read. And then I'm going to have a look at people's Facebook profiles. So get your best pictures out. I'm going to have a little stalk.
She's spying. She's spying on you.
Oh, it's called stalking.
Oh, stalking. Sorry.
That's fine.
Yeah. Don't bother looking at last week's. It's
No.
I've
Or
got
the other
to
time you
now.
weren't here. Don't look at the other time you weren't here. No.
You
No.
could, oh
Um,
no. Did the poem videos go all right?
poem videos.
sort of.
Yeah, so. No, they went fine.
You
They
do?
went good.
Honestly.
They went good. I should read
I'm
the
never
comments.
going away again. Never,
No,
ever,
don't-
ever.
ever, never. No more.
No, I
I'm
wouldn't.
not. I'll be from Scotland next week, and then my holiday in October has been cancelled. So that's it. I'm not going anywhere.
You're locking down with a Woman Toasty Club. I should read the comments just before we end. Well done, Jono. So talented. Oh, it's hard for me to read these things. Great, says Sandra. Thank you, Marie. Christine says, thank you, Jono. It was lovely. See you next week. And thanks to you all for a great afternoon. You're very welcome from all of us, I'm sure. Kim says, lovely, Jono. Great tune. Thank you. Steve Brady says something in emoji speak, which I can't quite read, but it's going to be quite nice, I think, because I like Steve. He's a jolly nice geezer. Applause from Jenny and Leah. And Jenny says, thanks, guys. Bye. Elmy says, lovely, enjoyed that. I'm determined to come on the 9th and meet you all. Oh, that'd be brilliant, Elmy. I should mention that, shouldn't I? On the 9th of September, aka next Thursday, 2 p.m. at Greenstead Community Centre, 2 till 4. We're going to have an in-person memory afternoon, live entertainment. I'll keep the surprise and won't say who it is. Sharing memories. We're going to have the raffle back, all that kind of good stuff. And it'd be nice to see Elmy or anyone else that wants to come in. You can come in through the front door of the community centre through to the hall, or we will be having the back door open if you just prefer to come in and feel more comfortable just coming straight in. Sure to be a lovely afternoon. Hope you can join us. And you can join us, if you can't, next Friday at 1 p.m. with me, Tom, and no, tell a lie. Tom's going out. He's going festivals. It's his turn. It's me and Jeanette. And
From Scotland.
From Scotland. Oh, God.
They don't have any internet up there, apparently.
They do.
Oh, I hope they do.
They do. In fact, you're much closer to it, I think. Much closer to the
internet.
The internet and satellites and things.
You're much closer to the internet.
I hope so.
That's very technical.
Whatever you do, safe journey there. Nice break off, Tom. And everybody, have a lovely week. We'll see you next Friday at 1 o'clock. Thanks all. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Tatty bye, my lovelies.
We've all got a tale to tell. Times were not always so. But putting it all aside, we made it through by and by. It's warm and toasty in here. Share our laughter, sometimes tears. You'll be welcome with a cup of tea and a biscuit, maybe 2 or 3. Wrapped in a little white cloth, cooking for hours in the old iron pot. There's a jam roly-poly for tea, enough for you and Dad and Grandma and me. What did we like the most? Fish paste sandwich or peas on toast? Nothing could come close to bubble and squeak the day after our Sunday